to really from the bottom of my heart say thank you. First and foremost, of course, thank you to my gods and gurus for shining brightness like today onto my life. I'm so extremely grateful. A very close next, thank you to my guru, Srimati Vani Ramesh. Without you, I wouldn't be half the forget dancer, half the person that I am today. Thank you for teaching me literally everything I know. Amma, you are my biggest comfort. Thank you for everything and more. Appa, you are my strongest guide. Thank you for everything under the earth. And Kishan, you are my daily sunshine. Thank you for balancing me out. Thank you, I love you. Thank you to the SV Lotus Facilities Management team for hosting us. Specific thank you to SV Lotus Volunteer Tiaga Uncle for mediating coordination on timings, accessibility, audio, etc. Thank you so much, we really appreciate it. Thank you to my mom and Sai Shanti auntie for having a vision and having, you know, all the decorative ideas behind what is today. Thank you to the dad decoration team, which is a crew of Dia's dad, Sanvi's dad, and Hanshika's dad for being the muscle power in the decoration. Thank you to Mihana's dad for the YouTube live stream and the ability to relive these wonderful performances today. Thank you for capturing it. Thank you to Sanjana's dad for clicking point-in-time captures of these precious moments. Thank you to Sanjana's mom and Sanjana's grandma in India for coordinating the stitching of these phenomenal matching Hridaya costumes. Thank you to all my students' parents for entrusting me with your children. Thank you so much, it means a lot. Audience, thank you. Really, you, the well-wishers, cheerleaders, and pillars are the reason that we're even on stage performing today, so thank you so much for your support. And to my dear students, thank you for making me a teacher. It is through you that I discover, grow, and find meaning in what I do. I know I teach you dance, but there's so much about life that I have learned and you have taught me as well. So I'm going to follow the tradition that I created last year. I have from 12 last year to 15 students this year. So I think it's a manageable amount. I just want to spend 30 seconds per student individually reflecting on what it is they've taught me in front of this crowd we have here. And I never tell them these things, so they're really excited. First, I have Sanvi here. I have small goodies for each. Sanvi is one of my first two students back when the school started 4 years ago. I was in college when we first started. And Sanvi and Shivani were my first two students, and I remember Sailakshmi auntie, her mom, approached me and said, Sanvi's older sister does kuchipudi. We really tried to put her in, but she said she's not into the jewelry, she's not into the costume, she's not into the dance, but she really likes cricket, like she really likes sports, like she's a kind of a tomboy. And I ended up teaching Sanvi one song for our Sai Center Ishrama Day, and from then on, Sanvi loves wearing jewelry and makeup, right? No, but Sanvi's an all-rounder. She plays cricket and she excels at dance as well, but what I love about her most is her discipline. Thank you, Sanvi, for teaching me. Next, I have Moksha. Moksha is one of my out-of-state students. She's from Maryland. So I see her on Zoom every week, and she's even smaller than what she looks like here on Zoom. But Moksha is actually a senior, despite her being little. She's from India. She moved here a few years ago, and in India, she learned to dance there as well, and she's passionate to continue and perform, and I love how curious she is. She has really taught me curiosity. Every class, she comes with a list of at least 3 questions. And they're really good questions, and she is prepared, and I'm like, okay, Moksha, it's Q&A time, let's hear it. And I love that about her, curiosity. Thank you, Moksha. Next I have Ira. Ira is so chill, and I don't know how to say it to you without having you sit in on one of my classes. She does never get stressed out, and she is so cool and calm under pressure, and it is one of the most admirable attributes, I'll say. Even when her classmates are, a little frazzled and wondering, okay, what is the next step, or Kirtanaka's gonna check her practice homework, whatever, Ira's always very calm, cool, relaxed, and confident, and I love that about you, Ira. That's what you have taught me. Thank you so much, and keep that up. Next I have Harini. There's this saying to spend your words the way you spend money. And I think Harini really, really embodies that. That's what she has taught me. And she's very careful and wise with when to use her words and when to say what. And at this age, I feel like that's huge, and she teaches me every day, how much we waste our breath speaking, things that don't matter or aren't that concerning. And when she does talk, everyone in the room listens, and she's so commanding when she does talk, which is rare. So I love that about you, Harini, and never lose that, okay? Next I have Janya. Janya learns through her eyes. So I know that she secretly loves it when her parents are 5-10 minutes late to pick her up, because she gets to watch the seniors. And that's her favorite part. I know it. And she watches and intakes and observes every movements that the seniors do. And I know that when she goes back home, she's trying those steps out herself. I know it. And that's my favorite quality about Janya. I don't know what to call it. Observancy? She's really good at it, and that's how she learns. So I love that about you, Janya. Next I have Charmi. I love how Charmi makes perfect jokes at the perfect time. Sometimes I'll be telling them no guys, it's right, left, right, takadevita, something, and she'll just be like, Kirtanaka, by the way, you're Dupatta fell or something. It just cracks me up, and I feel like it's so timely and needed. And she is such a joy to have in class, and I can't help but smile every time I see her, and that's my favorite quality about you, Charmi. Next I have Dia. Dia is so incredibly hardworking. She is so dedicated, and she practices, I want to say almost every day. And she sends me practice videos, and she shows up ready to class. Usually when I'm okay girls, let's get started. She never shies away to the back of the class. She's ready in front, ready to show me what she has practiced. And that pride of showing what she's come to class prepared with only comes from hard work. So I love that about you, Dia. Thank you for teaching me. Next I have Suhani. So Suhani is my other out-of-state student, very, very far away. She's from Florida. And she has flown out for this performance, and I love seeing her in person and seeing how seamlessly she integrates with the rest of my senior group here. And that is really difficult to do. Really, really difficult to do on Zoom because all of the other seniors, they're in person at my house every week. And Sohani and Moksha are the only ones who are out of state. And for her to come, yesterday and join for the grand rehearsal and perform today, it's only because of the trust I have in her and her practice and her hard work. So I don't know what to call that quality. I guess I would say sincerity and a grit to make it happen. Thank you so much. Next I have Mihana. You can't help but to smile. I feel like Mihana is, she keeps me on my toes and she is so talented. She has so much potential. She makes me a better teacher every single day. She asks me so many questions, really good questions, really silly questions sometimes. And she is always ready to learn more and show me what she has learned. And I don't even know how to say one thing I've learned as a teacher from Mihana. Honestly, I feel like Mihana makes me question if I know anything at all as a teacher. Every week I'm learning something new, and I know all my family and my friends hear about Mihana every week because there's something new that I just have to share, something cute or something adorable. Thank you, Mihana, for being you. Next I have Shivani. Shivani is also one of my first two students. Shivani and Sanvi started with me 4 years ago when I was in college. So Shivani has seen my Zoom backgrounds when I lived in my apartment and when I fractured my toe when I was teaching class and all kinds of things. So Sanvi, all of them start with S. Sanvi, Sohani, Shivani. Shivani has seen me grow, but what she doesn't know is that I have seen her grow. And I have seen her turn into this very beautiful young woman who is developing this discipline to complement her passion. Her passion has never changed, but now she has this resilience to work hard and refine what she already has. And I am so excited to see where you go, Shivani. Next I have Hanshika. Hanshika's a sweetheart. Hanshika is so soft and gentle and fun and nice. She always compliments people. I feel like compliments are hard to give out. Sometimes you think it a lot, but to actually put that into words and deliver it is something else. And I feel like I have learned from Hanshika, every time you think a compliment, just say it. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't lose anything by doing it, but you make someone's day. And Hanshika really makes my day. Every time she sees me compliment something. I feel like I could be in the most homeware or something, and still Hanshika will have something nice to say. And that is such a big-hearted attitude of yours, Hanshika. Thank you for teaching me that. Next I have Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi is one of my newest students, as you saw in Shamale Meenakshi, the Notaswaram. What I love about Vaishnavi is her smile. It took a while for her to open up and talk to me a little bit, even though I have seen her talk a lot with her friends. She would never say a word to me. She would just nod and that's it. And I saw her bloom with the past few months into this confident, charismatic character when she has that really pretty smile on her face. So Vaishnavi taught me how to smile and be open. Next I have Mishka. Mishka is also one of my newest students. This is her first annual day, as you saw in Shamale Meenakshi. Mishka does a lot of Bollywood, and she's always dancing and bouncing. And so when her mom saw us performed in Durga Mandir last year with Swagatam Krishna, she enrolled Mishka, saying, Kirtana, Mishka loves to dance, so I think classical would be the right start for her, and I couldn't agree more. I am so excited to ground Mishka in technique and structure and rhythm, and that is really going to build a foundation that you can build a very, very, very tall structure on. So I'm so excited for your future, Mishka. Next I have Myra. Myra is also my new student. She's actually the youngest in all of my 15 kids. She is so soft-spoken, so fragile and little. Sometimes I'm scared to correct her like posture a little bit, like to pull her arm up. I'm like, I don't want to break you. But Myra is so charming. She's so innocent. She's so sweet. And we started this thing in class called cardio breaks because I want to build up their stamina little by little. So I have them do things like jumping jacks, burpees, etc. And Myra said, I have an idea. Why don't we do laps around your basement and play tag? That's cardio break, right? And it was a brilliant idea. So we do play 2 minutes of tag every week, and that's thanks to Myra. Thank you for being you, Myra. Last I have Sanjana, last but not least. Youngest to oldest. I didn't plan it this way. Sanjana is my oldest student in 10th grade, and I'm so proud of her, really, for finding this passion and light inside her, despite such a busy time. I know 10th grade is not easy at all during the season, especially with AP exams, SAT prep, etc. And Sanjana shows up to class prepared, and she's responsible, and she's disciplined. And that is something that I really, really, really admire about her. And I'm really hoping, Sanjana, it does not die down and in fact sharpens as you get older and go into college and you continue to find yourself through dance. I'm so excited for you. With that, our program comes to an end. I'll have the girls bow down and do namaskaram. Then I would request maybe families to come on stage. We can take some pictures with the background and maybe get a whole Hridaya picture. And then everything is up for grabs. The audience, feel free to talk to us, hang out, whatever you guys want to do. We have beautiful decor here for lots of pictures. So thank you again. Girls, let's bow down. Girls, can you just place your bag down, do namaskar? Face, thumb. Okay, let's have the girls stay where you are. Parents, come join us. Families.